Right now, as you're watching this video, artificial intelligence is making decisions that affect your life. It's recommending what you should watch next, determining whether you get approved for a loan, and maybe even influencing which job applications make it past the first round of screening. But here's what makes the next 5 years different from anything we've experienced before. We're not just talking about AI doing tasks anymore. We're talking about AI that can reason, create, and solve problems in ways that were impossible just a couple of years ago. The period between 2025 and 2030 isn't just another chapter in technological progress. It's the turning point where humanity has to make some of the most crucial decisions we've ever faced about our relationship with intelligent machines. Let's establish where we're starting from. In early 2025, AI systems can write code, compose music, analyze medical images, and hold conversations that feel remarkably natural. Companies across every industry are racing to integrate these tools into their operations. But there's something important to understand: these systems aren't truly thinking the way humans do. They're incredibly sophisticated pattern recognition machines. They've been trained on massive amounts of data to predict what comes next, whether that's the next word in a sentence or the next element in a design. The systems we have right now are what researchers call narrow AI or weak AI. They're excellent at specific tasks, but they don't possess general intelligence or understanding in the way humans do. So what changes between now and 2030? According to projections from technology research firms and AI laboratories, we're looking at several major shifts. First, AI is going to become embedded in almost every aspect of work. We're not just talking about automating repetitive tasks anymore. We're looking at AI systems that can assist with complex problem solving, strategic planning, and creative development. Some analysts estimate that up to 40% of working hours could be augmented or transformed by AI technologies within this timeframe. Second, the technology is becoming more accessible. You won't need a team of engineers to deploy sophisticated AI tools. Small businesses and individual creators will have access to capabilities that currently only major corporations can afford. Third, and this is critical, we're going to see the emergence of AI systems with longer-term reasoning abilities. Instead of just responding to immediate prompts, these systems will be able to work on projects over extended periods, maintain context, and handle increasingly complex objectives with less human supervision. Let's talk about the genuine opportunities here, because they're substantial. In medicine, AI is already helping doctors identify diseases earlier and more accurately. Over the next 5 years, we could see diagnostic tools that catch conditions in their earliest stages, when they're most treatable. We're talking about potential breakthroughs in drug discovery that could take years off the development process for life-saving medications. In education, personalized learning systems could adapt to each student's pace and learning style in real time. Students who struggle with traditional classroom approaches might finally get the individualized attention they need to succeed. Climate science is another area where AI could make a real difference. These systems can process enormous amounts of environmental data, helping us better predict weather patterns, optimize energy consumption, and develop more effective strategies for reducing emissions. For creative professionals, AI tools are becoming collaborators rather than replacements. Musicians can experiment with new sounds, writers can brainstorm ideas, and artists can explore concepts faster than ever before. But here's where we need to be honest about the difficulties ahead. Job displacement is real. While new jobs will certainly be created, they won't necessarily be in the same places or require the same skills as the jobs that are transformed or eliminated. Communities that depend on industries being disrupted by AI could face serious economic challenges. We need to be preparing for this now, not after it happens. There's also the question of fairness. AI systems learn from historical data, and that data contains all of our societal patterns, including our prejudices. If we're not careful, we could end up automating discrimination, making it harder to even recognize when unfair decisions are being made. Privacy is another major concern. As AI systems become more capable, they also become more dependent on data. The tension between the data needed to make these systems work and our right to privacy is only going to intensify. And then there's the concentration of power. Right now, the most advanced AI systems are being developed by a handful of major technology companies. This concentration raises questions about who gets to decide how these powerful tools are developed and deployed. So, what do we actually need to decide over these next 5 years? We need clear frameworks for AI governance. Not regulations that stifle innovation, but thoughtful guidelines that ensure safety, transparency, and accountability. Several countries are already working on this, but we need international cooperation to make it effective. We need massive investment in education and retraining programs. People whose careers are disrupted by AI need real pathways to new opportunities, not just empty promises about learning to code. We need to decide how the economic benefits of AI get distributed. If these technologies dramatically increase productivity, who benefits from that increased value? Do we need new economic models to handle an AI-driven economy? We also need to establish clear ethical boundaries. What should AI systems never be allowed to do? How do we ensure that human judgment remains central in critical decisions affecting people's lives? Here's the thing about this decade: the decisions we make aren't just about technology. They're about what kind of society we want to build. AI is a tool, and like any powerful tool, it can be used to help people or to concentrate power and wealth even further. It can expand opportunities or deepen existing inequalities. It can enhance human creativity or diminish human agency. The outcome isn't predetermined. It depends on choices that are being made right now by policymakers, business leaders, researchers, and citizens. The question isn't whether AI will transform our world over the next 5 years. It will. The question is whether we'll shape that transformation intentionally, with our values and priorities guiding the way, or whether we'll simply let it happen to us. This is the decade that decides our future. Not because AI will become all-powerful, but because the foundations we lay now will determine how this technology integrates into human society for generations to come. The conversation about our AI future shouldn't just be happening in corporate boardrooms and research labs. It needs to happen everywhere. Because this future? It belongs to all of us.